In this video, we'll be taking a look at one college football game happening on October 2nd, 2022, and providing you with team picks and total picks for this game, so 2 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on this one college football game after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Eastern Washington versus Florida Gators. The Florida Gators and Eastern Washington Eagles square off Sunday in a Week 5 college football contest at Ben Hill Griffin Stadium. The Eastern Washington Eagles look to get back to a .500 record. The Florida Gators look to get a game above a .500 record. This is the first meeting between Florida and the football championship subdivision team. The Eastern Washington Eagles have won 6 of their last 8 road games. Gunnar Talkington is completing 61.2% of his passes for 636 yards, 10 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. Freddie Robertson and Efton Kism III have combined for 359 receiving yards and 5 touchdowns, while Nolan Ohm has 6 receptions. The Eastern Washington Eagles ground game is averaging 124.7 yards per contest, and Micah Smith leads the way with 162 yards and 2 touchdowns. Defensively, Eastern Washington is allowing 46 points and 539 yards per game. Ely Doyle leads the Eastern Washington Eagles with 26 tackles. Mitchell Johnson has 2 sacks and Jaron Banks has 1 interception. The Florida Gators have won 6 of their last 7 home games. Anthony Richardson is completing 53.7% of his passes for 876 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions. Justin Shorter and Ricky Pearsall have combined for 462 receiving yards and 1 touchdown, while Xavier Henderson has 19 receptions. The Florida Gators ground game is averaging 195.3 yards per contest, and Montrell Johnson Jr. leads the way with 258 yards and 3 touchdowns. Defensively, Florida is allowing 29.5 points and 437.3 yards per game. Trey Dean III leads the Florida Gators with 36 tackles. Amory Burney has 3 sacks, and Jervon Dexter SR has 1 interception. The Eagles are 0-5 against the spread in their last 5 non-conference games and 2-5 against the spread in their last 7 road games. The Gators are 1-6 against the spread in their last 7 home games and 2-9 against the spread in their last 11 games overall. The over is 6-1 in Eagles' last 7 games overall. The over is 7-3 in Gators' last 10 non-conference games. The Florida Gators have not been good through 4 games, and I wouldn't expect a packed house here given the Sunday start and fresh off a hurricane that's going to rock parts of the state. However, there's a clear talent gap between these clubs, and we're not going to ignore the Eastern Washington Eagles losing to Oregon 70-14. This will be an incredibly lopsided game. If it wasn't bad enough that Eastern Washington's road trip will take them from one corner of the country to another, they'll have to play at 9 a.m. Washington time. We've seen how that kind of trip can affect NFL teams with, we're assuming, far better travel accommodations. If Florida can't win this game going away, something is wrong. It's the Gators in a beatdown. So the Florida Gators to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Florida's offense has been led by its 33rd ranked running game, which averaged 195.3 yards a contest. The Gators have thrown for 219 yards a game on average and are scoring 27 points per game. Florida is giving up 29.5 points a game and have allowed 437.3 total yards a contest. The defense ranks 111th overall, but the run defense has been particularly ineffective in allowing opponents to gain 216.5 yards per game. Oregon completed 3-4 of 4-1 passes for 341 yards and 5 touchdowns against Eastern Washington. The Ducks ran the ball 48 times for 263 and 4 more scores. The over is 5-5 in Florida's last 10 games. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started.